Yo, welcome to Urban Gameplay Gaming Countdown. It's Matt Pepper, counting down the hottest games.
Yo, in this Urban Gameplay video, I'm going to get straight into it and counting down the 10 hottest games of July 2016, so make sure you keep it locked.
Number 10.
Yo, Japan tends to have some intriguing and strange ideas, with this game being absolutely no exception to the rule. The story has a protagonist getting struck with an arrow from an evil angel, and such an arrow has caused every single girl at his school to completely hate him. This leads to a wave of schoolgirls coming to get the poor guy. To keep your character from getting chewed up and spit back out, you'll need to use your best on-rail shooter skills to keep the guy protected and safe as best as you can throughout the game. Depending on how well you do throughout the game, you'll be met with a crazy yet amusing story and a boatload of potential endings for you to get into. So this is definitely a game worth playing if you get the opportunity, and make sure you check out the gameplay that I've recently posted up.
Number 9.
Yo, JoJo Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven may be an incredibly strange and bizarre title for a video game to have, but after looking into the game, you'll soon realize that the name means absolutely nothing in the long run. What the game is, for all those wondering, is that of a character action game slash fighting game. It takes a bunch of characters from a popular Japanese manga and turns them into a Japanese fighting slash action game, one that plays similar to that of the Naruto franchise of games. Even though the series may not be quite as recognized as the Naruto series, it doesn't stop the fact that this game is definitely truly worth a place on this list, and a really cool game to pick up and play if you're bored of obviously the general games that you might play from time to time. It's definitely another game that I would like to drop some gameplay on the channel about, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled.
Number 8.
Yo, I honestly feel that Am Setsuna will be one of those underrated titles that may fly under the radar for many gamers out there. It isn't by no means the best title of 2016, but I do feel that this game is a well-polished game that does deserve the credit of being a really solid title. If you enjoy the old school 90s RPG games and would like them with a modern twist, then you'd absolutely love this game. This is definitely a game worth checking out, but I would say mainly if you're into RPG types of games.
Number 7.
People have been waiting months for this game to finally be released to the public, and their dreams have finally come true. Ever since the first Pokemon game came into prosperity, there were millions of players wanted to know what it would be like to have Pokemon in the real world and what it would be like to catch them. Pokemon Go allows the players to do exactly that by walking around their town, city, village, or wherever else to locate Pokemon, both common and incredibly rare. Not only that can you collect Pokemons and power up your Pokemons, but also you can participate in gym battles and become the gym leader of your own town's local gym. Now, I know what some may be thinking, why this game isn't sitting at the number 1 position or even higher up on the list. Well, there is no denying that in terms of popularity, this is definitely one of the biggest games of July 2016. But for me personally, the novelty kind of wore thin pretty quickly, especially with the amount of times that this game crashed on me personally. But with that being said, the game is definitely still a great concept for a game, and this definitely has to be applauded, and I gotta take my hat off to everyone still continuing to play this game. But as I said before, kind of for me, the novelty wore pretty thin, so that's why it's quite high up the list.
Number 6.
Now, Fury is a game that takes Shadow of the Colossus approach, where the only enemies you end up fighting are bosses, but each one requires a slightly different strategy to take them down. This game doesn't have the same story that pulls out the heartstrings, much rather it is like Alice in Wonderland type of feeling. Throughout the entire game, there are a number of interesting and intriguing environments with plenty of colour, weird settings, and the strangest of characters and bosses to fight. The gameplay has you switching between a bullet hell shooter and a character action game, but despite how different both these two genres are, they gel incredibly well together, and it works pretty darn well in my personal opinion. And for those who had the opportunity to play this game, I know there's been quite a few mixed feelings, but I personally think that this game is really a good look.
Number 5.
Yo, I've been moaning for the longest while stating that the Xbox One doesn't have any great catalogue of games for the Kinect, and out of nowhere I came across Through. This game is such a great puzzle platformer which makes great use of the Kinect. My Kinect has been catching dust for the longest while, and after grabbing Through, it feels like this is really what the Kinect was made for. Such a great experience in the game. I'm not gonna lie, some of the puzzles are extremely tricky, but as your silhouette becomes part of the gameplay, it definitely gets you stuck into the gameplay even more, and even the more trickier puzzles do become really fun as time progresses.
Number 4.
Yo, for those who know me know that I've always been a massive fan of Zelda Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, and any game which has any sense of similarity, I paid close attention to the game, and honestly speaking, I'm currently loving Hyper Life Drifter. The music is astonishing throughout the game, and the graphics and story is overwhelming. This is definitely one of those games that might not look great from watching the video, but once you take control of that control pad in your hands, you'll definitely find it hard to stop playing this game. Just get ready to get lost in such an awesome world, and the environment is amazing.
Number 3.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Double Fine has really surprised gamers this time around, and they aren't exactly a developer that is well known for Metroidvanias. Thankfully, however, Double Fine have managed to do a bang up job on this title and have demonstrated that despite the wide variety of titles they produce over the years, even a new genre to them can be done, and it's definitely done extremely right. Headland has tons of extras such as secret jokes and Easter eggs that you might have to play the game over and over again to just find out each and every avenue of the game. There is just so much to like about this game, and it reminds the player on what truly good Metroidvania's game is meant to really feel and play like. I'm definitely going to be dropping a gameplay video for this game very soon, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled on the channel for this title.
Number 2.
Yo, if you ever wanted to know what space is like or just orbiting around the planet, then this game will certainly interest you. This game is one that I could not wait to arrive on console, as it seems like an absolute fun when I first saw it appear on PC back in 2015. Being totally honest, this game in reality works best with a mouse and keyboard, but at the same time, the game is still a nice touch on the console. The overall experience of the game has been fun so far from what I've played, but at the same time, it's very mad learning curve for me and definitely still worth playing. So I feel if you're into these type of games, you'll find so much to like here.
Number 1.
Yo, as a massive fan of Limbo, this game instantly appealed to me with its visual graphics and gameplay concept, and I personally feel that this game has taken the baton from Limbo and pushed the boundary and genre even further. I always enjoyed puzzle platformer adventure games that do aim to push the boundaries, and I must admit that Inside is one of those games that make me really appreciate video games for what they are. This game is extremely difficult to explain just how great it is, and I would say that if you've got an Xbox One, it's worth trying this game for yourself and you won't be disappointed. Anyway, peeps, thanks for watching this quick rundown of my favorite games from July 2016. I know there's so many games in here and I usually do a top 5, but as it's been such a busy month, I've had to do a top 10. Do let me know in the comments any games which I may have missed out on and which I haven't had the opportunity to play yet, and definitely do let me know what games you'd like me to upload from this list in particular as gameplay, because as I said before, I'm definitely trying to bring so many catalog of gameplay videos to the channel. And don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the overall content on the channel. And until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.